Osayo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I'm Crow, your entertainer for this video, and welcome to the stream. As you can see by the splash on the screen, I will be doing Dragons... What was it? Dragon's Gate? I was thinking Shadowgate there. The, the old, what was it? Shadowgate 2 for the actual game, the original Game Boy, where there was this puzzle I could never finish to get to the end where you had to combine 3 items, and I ran out of coins and cross a bridge. Well, anyways, we're doing Baldur's Gate 3 here, and we're continuing along with Stormcrow. I've done a few things in the background, off stream to help along the way. Downloaded a few more mods. They're in the description. I've finally got the summoning tutorial chess mod to work. All I had to do was use Vortex. All I had to do was use Vortex. Apparently, manually installing mods and using the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager totally screws up the installation or how the mods are loaded into the game. So I'm using a mod organizer. Yeah, that'd be great, but I'm just using Vortex for right now. I don't want to go messing with load orders. I'm already upset with it as is. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a good day, or at least a passable day. As I said, we're continuing on with a Stormcrow, our female Dragonborn wizard, who is getting more and more powerful, as I like wizards to be, because traditionally, you don't challenge wizards. Wizards control everything. Even a level 1 wizard, you don't challenge because they have unspeakable power. I really like that Daffy Duck, a Looney Tunes one, music video of him being a thinking he's a wizard. Yeah, that's basically a wizard for you. Time stops at his command. His hot dog will explode. That's basically D&D right there. You can stop a time at your command, but you're still going to blow up your hot dog. So anyways, yeah, let me get the links out, and while I do that, I'll probably chatter about whatever else comes to mind, knowing me. So a D&D character, Baldur's Gate. Today I have planned at least getting to the inquiring about the ritual we were hearing about yesterday, and at least showing off the camp if we haven't already done that. I think we haven't, because doing the camp I think I did on my own. I spent quite a bit of time rearranging and decorating. Yeah, you can actually decorate your camp. There is a reason you pick up all these chests and everything. So, and if you want some interesting chests, pick up like the Illithid ones while you're at it. Dragonborn. Not Dragon Brown, Dragonborn. Hashtag Dragonborn Wizard. Nope. Nope. Hashtag Wizard. Hashtag EG3. Hashtag female Dragonborn. Yeah, I think that'll do it for those tags. And I don't think I'll do it anywhere else. Just through my markup on X, that'll do it. Now for basically the disclaimers and everything. Let's go and let's do this with the game menu. Since basically the splash is just to let everybody get here and everything. Hopefully, yeah, I am not muted. I would hate to go through the spiel again. This is not a game for legal minors. Anybody under the age of 18 should not be watching this video. It has a theme. It has the themes of violence. It has themes of it has adult themes. Period. It probably has alcoholism. No, if Volo's involved, there's alcoholism involved, or heavy drinking. There may possibly be themes of a prurient nature, of a sexual nature. That while I do have the unchecked the settings to not show those. I will not be showing those, by the way, because of streaming a TOS, because of TOS on other services too, but specifically YouTube, which I use to mainly broadcast this to act to an audience, because I need something to act to instead of just being. I'm a theater person, I guess you could say. I need an audience to perform to instead of just to act to myself. So, yeah. Anyways, there's violence. There's a lot of gore, possibly. It's all squishy and crunchy. And if you don't have your parents' permission and you're below the legal age of the majority, which in the U.S. is 18, federally, in some states, it's 16. But federally in the United States, it's 18. Some countries, it's 16. Even some countries, it goes as low as 14 and 12. Or in some countries, it's just when your father thinks you are ready to. Or even your mother thinks you're ready to. Or when you actually, like, turn the age of 10 in the some country, in some with some tribes in the Amazon. Yeah. But anyways, if you are considered legally a minor, you should not be watching this. If you cannot handle real world consequences or consequences for actions that may lead to death of innocent that did nothing wrong, you should not be watching this, because I will try not to save scum. Save scumming is basically loading a save repeatedly until you get the result you want. I try not doing that unless it's like, oh man, that shouldn't have happened. I'll try to be letting the dice fall where they may, so. But yeah, I cannot stress this enough. If you're queasy, if you don't like the idea of basically fantasy violence, if you can't watch, say, Aliens or The Rundown, or what's another one? Event Horizon. What's another one? What's the one with Pinhead? Oh, Hellraiser. If you can't watch Hellraiser, you should not be watching this. If you have your parents' approval and you're below the legal age of majority, if you're a minor and you have your parents' approval, I'm okay with that. So long as you have your parents' or guardians' approval. I equate parent to guardian. In most cases. Legal guardian. I'm okay with that. If you don't, get the hell out of here. So with that warning, basically 4-minute warning over, let's get into the game. Audio. Load. Stormcrow. Excuse me while this loads. I'm gonna pop some Tylenol. Deal with an oncoming pressure headache due to an changing weather. Better not get stuck. I don't want to load that load game mod, game load mod thingy.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
I'm more interested in what was that Latin back down there? Oh, come on. Let's go deal with these guys, folks. Shall we? Shan't we?
How much further can I go?
What seems to be the problem?
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
I thought I got rid of
What's
these.
the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I'm more along the lines with him. Keep it rational, but this is a emotional moment. But hey, emotions run high. Okay, we can say nothing. Get out while you can. The goblins will be back. No, right now this is the most defensible place. A single blade can make the difference. Actually, yeah, but we're Dragonborn. Dragonborn really don't think of it like that. Dragonborn think like family is family. You don't abandon family no matter how stupid, how idiotic, how much trouble they've gotten into. Blood is thicker than motor oil. Actually, motor oil is pretty thin, believe it or not. Blood is thicker than mud. Clan is everything. You don't abandon those you swore to protect.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
What was it? I need a new...
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Already we're hitting lag. Okay, so... Video... Yeah, I got it up on Ultra again. I play on Ultra. Okay, we're down to medium. Sorry, totally forgot about that. Finally shut them up. Ooh, cattle. Do they have anything interesting to say?
Get into me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks?
What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
shiny bits, the tieflings put something in your hay?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
There's something strange about the socks. What is it? Come on. FU ring. Yeah. We're going to add the bonuses. Lucky die. The only way we can fail it was to get a natural crit. Should have been 69.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Okay. It shows I'm still dropping frames here. Is it nope, 4 minutes ago. I'm not really seeing I'm dropping frames on the video. There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
No, you are incapable.
Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip. No, I'm not going to use the gaze.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo. Here for you.
Ah!
Moo.
Moo. Can I talk to the Bordox?
More to say. Even old hay tastes better than your idle chatter.
Wonder how often the druids talk to these guys.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Hey, no, look, it's Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
You should have swung right there with the open when you went through.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
If it's Dragonborn, I gotta do it right now. He demands words, child. His form is highly efficient.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting in the hills, dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, if it actually is a devil, let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
Excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to my camp and wait for me then.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Oh, but he stops.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
I can't say they're just children. No. Be strong and watch over your kin. In trust, there is victory.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
You're an idiot.
We could at least make a run for it.
Oh, shut up.
Look at them beaming. You did that.
Again.
I wonder if I could talk to these.
Swing and swing.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Oh, I thought it was idle.
Time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
You know, I kind of like the, what are those, ribs or the forming of scales on their chest? I like the design.
Go for the heart.
Something tells me he's going to make it through all this. That's the way these stories usually go, but knowing the DM, he's going to be a dick. Or she's going to be a dick.
Step. Parry. Strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
No. Come on. Yes.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
I really like how they're implementing these spells I have, because previously they wouldn't have implemented the other games would have implemented these into usual chatter or usual dialogue or everyday use. Clear your mind. Past mistakes don't matter. Focus on the present, the target, your goal.
You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblin. Or anything else that comes your way.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
I'll take my leave now. Oh! We got inspiration points. And I got a level up. Oh, got a battle axe. What kind of battle axe is it? It's not it, but I'll send it to camp.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
So we have inspiration for a being true to who we are. I think. Okay, so because Lazille is a soldier, and I gave him advice on how to fight. She was inspired because her background is a soldier, and she understood and approved of what I was doing. I was giving him training, tips on how to improve his technique, and how to be a better fighter. Actually, where's Thunderwave? Because I was watching videos on Thunderwave, and it's pretty good. Chromatic Orb. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, I think it's a cantrip. Grease, Long Stride. Or do I already have Thunderwave? False Life. Sleep. Earth Tremor. That may actually work. No, there's Thunderwave. We got a level 1. Knock. No, let's not go for knock. I want to do Snowball Storm. I've been through Avernus, so I've got a snowball's chance in hell of making it through all this. So yeah, just talk to everybody. As I mentioned previously in yesterday's episode, this is Faerun, the story of this person, of these children, of him. Not just me. It's not my story. It's their story. I just happen to be moving through the. I just happen to be touching upon their.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Okay, what's your problem?
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I'll just hang on to that. Something tells me that is a druid. Or somebody that has shape changed or is wild changed. I don't know where to head it off to right now. I wish it would update. Let's go back up here. I wonder if I can get up there. Nope. Fine, I'll jump.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Actually, there are attitudes like me, like I'm going to die, but I'm going to do what I can. So, but not with that attitude. Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
A wager. How are you going to take my gold if you're dead?
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
All right, you're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Ah, sweet.
So many ways to die.
I don't think there's anybody up there. You don't mess with those statues. Because they do... Hey, is this where... I think this is where you do your character creation. Or something similar. Yeah, this is kind of like something similar where you do your character creation. They just dressed up a little bit. But I'm not going out there. Not until I get the Druid's Blessing. Oh, shoot. That's right. I forgot to activate Wii Mod. Silly me. Silly, silly, silly me. I don't have group heal on, huh? That I wouldn't need it. Quad heal. Oh yeah, and the other guy and the rest of my party needs a leveling up. And it's just a straight level up. Critical track. For your spells. Because I want us to have a little bit something different. I'll go color spray and... No, I'll go knock. That way, if I'm nowhere around, you can unlock. This is probably going to be a straight level up as well. Oh, a maneuver. And a reaction. Direct an ally to strike a foe. Disarm attack, evasion, feint attack, goading attack. Attacking you. That's actually pretty good. Menacing, precision. Rally, temporary, pose. With an superiority die. Retaliate, strike, sweeping attack. Multiple enemies, actually. That multiple enemies, it sounds pretty good because I tend to get swarmed all at once. Oh, I could pick 3. Okay, pushing is rather good in this game. And I'll do goading to help with threat levels. from threat levels, just a D&D, not D&D, but a Warcraft term. Just how likely an enemy is to attack you. Why is all my spells just suddenly gone from there? Like, why were they all gone? That's just a no-no.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
We've known enough grief this 10-day, traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
To inform y'all, 10-day is basically the Forgotten Realms version of a week. I believe their calendar system is kind of like lunar. I'm not too sure. But I know that for each week there's a 10-day. And there are like 3 to 4 10 days in a month. I'm not entirely sure.
Damn goblins!
I'll wait.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again.
I gotta do Dragonborn, and yes, you put your people first. That's just the way it is.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a goddamn goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better.
He died with bravery. You should be proud.
Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened.
Well, I'm going through a Dragonborn mindset right now. To die in battle is kind of considered honorable.
I ain't leaving zone for a good while after this.
It kind of depends on how you die, but to die defending your family, your friends, your which is your family and friends is basically your adventuring party.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late!
True.
Looking at you is painful enough.
Okay, what's going on?
Give it back, kid.
I already...
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
You better not lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
You're the one making threats to a child. Pull yourself together. Lucky dice. $41.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... How the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Yeah, probably did, but
What I do for some salt.
somebody said salt. Yeah.
You've been caught breaking the rules. You have a horrible feeling the next thing broken might be your skull.
Let's try talk our way out of it. I'm an innocent bystander, honest. Oh, good, 69.
You've convinced them, for now. But transgress again, and no amount of talking will get you out of trouble.
By just using the ladder? Oh, I probably because I enchanted him.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Well, all you did was stand up for your crew. I kind of respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did these goblins come from?
They chased us. All the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And that is, let's see, and that's where you lost track of the goblin, of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Not to pry, but can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got Death Wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kelemvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you
That's
the
familiar.
and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
He reminds me about one of the characters from one of the dungeons. Oh, he reminds me of the rogue from the second Dungeons and Dragons movie, Wrath of the Dragon God. How and just flippant he is. Well, I thank you for the information.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
I wish this would stay open like that. Let's see. No, not in quest items, so it'd be in books. Harper's map. Read. Its scruffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims adventurers wanted for perilous, profitable quest.
True.
Master Lorcan. Okay, that's a familiar name. Why do I know that one? The Arcanist of Athkatal. Why does that ring a bell too? I've read it, heard it. The Recluse of Ramazith's Tower. That rings a bell too. Seeks brave and entertaining individuals to delve the treacherous temple and recover a storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. I'm calling BS on that one. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply, fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Didn't say how much, just incredible. Yeah, the red is just don't touch.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure, blood excites me.
Right.
He is a tiefling after all. They are a bit devilish.
Very well. And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Actually, I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Oh, I hope I see these people. Now I'm dedicated to making sure these guys, these refugees survive. See, now I'm learning their story. Now I'm invested in these people.
True.
He's named... I thought it was Cat, it's called.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first.
They're best friends.
There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on here. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice.
Whoa.
Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I would like to go Buldarian on this one. But I do not want to insult the man. Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
I did not want to insult the man.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the...
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Look, I am so great we got kind of like a little bit of an old ornery granny over here being the camp cook. I just love it. The ornery grandmother that don't take no lip from nobody, but just cares for everybody. Make sure everybody gets fed. I just like it. It's the old grandmother who's just kind of gonna whip you with the soup spoon, but feed you with it at the same time. I like it. As a Dragonborn, agreed. Hungry warriors make for easy prey.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
No worse than what you're facing now.
Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt.
We're exposed now.
Salt. Wonder if I can No, Dude, I got camp supplies. I think. Or did we eat? Camp supplies. Gruel? Yeah, we just got gruel. Sweet. Look, when you're hungry, you're hungry. Hunger is the spice of food.
Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. What to bring?
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
I am going to hard save this. I said I wasn't going to try to save Scum, but if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. And I'm not going to go through here.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
It's just not right to shoot your captives like this. At least give them a chance to fight back. So, we're going to step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too? You, move!
We could be a little bit... I want to use detect thoughts, but now after doing that other one, violating the crime, so... This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. So, no. Come on, come on. 5. Yeah, we made it. Actually, I'm trying to get 69 again.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Actually, all this is right, because she's not a practice target, she's a person. Debatable. She's better than a gnome, at least. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. There's ways to warming in Dungeons & Dragons, especially in the Forgotten Realms. There's ways of coaxing knowledge from the dead. She's a prisoner. Her life is not yours to take. But most importantly, because vengeance eats people alive, you'll grant the goblin the 2 victories this day. That's basically it. Revenge is never worth it.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right. Go ahead. If you need to get this off your chest, Gale, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
No.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles.
A few.
Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Guile, yes.
Diffuse the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear, Gale. What are you trying to get at?
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see...
Which is a Tlesimir, probably.
Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Is it contagious?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Let's see. You're addicted to magic. There are people who are addicted to magic, but this does not actually seem to be an addiction. Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need a bit more details on that one, Gale.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Wait, Gale, are you kind of like the inverse of me? Kind of like, I must use magic or the weave just builds up in me too much. And I kind of just start sparking and things just start going awry. I have to use magic. Are you saying you're a magic eater? That you consume stuff? You consume the excess magic? Like, I create artifacts and you get rid of the excess artifacts? That's kind of clever. No, I wouldn't say he's fishing for loot, considering the backstory of Stormcrow is she is kind of like a wellspring of magic. Magic just flows through her, and if she doesn't use it, it just builds up like a dam, and it will start overflowing, and the magic will start doing its own thing. So, where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know?
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
No. I am not using the tadpole. I'm going to try not using the illithid tadpole, and because I think the more you use it, the more you become an illithid. Well, I have powerful magic in my possession. Take what you need.
You're slightly ahead of me there. As yet, my condition is stable. I've no need to consume anything. When the time comes, I will not hesitate to call on you or the belongings you were generous enough to offer. I know the allure magic artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. But if I make it bold, it's for a very good cause indeed. I hope I can count on you.
Because I myself know what's...
Thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Let's talk to Saza. Or Satsa.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
You know, in all my studies, and all my journeys, and all my delvings of ancient ruins, even those dating back to the creator races, I have never once come into the reference of a god called the Absolute.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
I would actually say an all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage, but as a Christian, I totally understand. You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty Booyarg.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
I was going to say booyah. Booyah, booyah, mighty booyah. Booyah, magic! Well, I would certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
That's locked. So, huh. Rotted bucket, rotted roots.
Softies.
Can I come over here?
That might be worth a look.
I'll take that bucket. I'm gonna save this just in case I get in trouble. No, I'm not. I'll take the... Oh, can't use it. Burlap sack. Ignoble hat.
Don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Yeah, I'm not going that way now. It's trapped. That is Druid's doing. So they're trying to make it to where you can't get to that stone door.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Thank you. You're gonna go boom. They don't want us coming this way.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
This is how you get back here. I guess this is how what happens if you get locked up.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
So I'm not going through the door, and I'm not going to go up there. I believe we still have people to talk to. Oh. I'll keep that on for you to keep you warm.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Girls. No, no, no. I just wanted to start digging into these. The adventurer in me just says, dig through everything. Nope. Oh, Oseo. Zoru.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Don't know. Can we talk to... Let's talk to Shadowheart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
What do you think's happening so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
What will you do? Well, what's your thoughts on our little stowaways?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
I'm more leaning towards the Kresh because they're actually skilled in this. They've been doing this for... I don't know how long, because there's a theory about the Illithid time traveling all the way to the beginning of time and all this, and the Githyanki kind of keep constantly following them because the astral plane extends beyond time and space. Anyways, what will you do if we manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Of course. No reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there.
Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Okay, this kind of seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
What's your opinion of me?
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly. But all things considered, you'll do. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Well, she's still back here. Nope. After all this, all that going around, she's still up there.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, that is an ancient Japanese saying.
Yeah, right.
May you live in a... That's an ancient Japanese... Not Japanese, but Chinese curse. May you live in interesting times.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Are you sure your crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Actually, books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Do you know much about mind flayers? Considering your race is basically, in a sense, beyond mortal comprehension.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
What will happen if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
A loathsome fate, and one I intend to avoid.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. Shouldn't this be good news?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, What hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Well, not to point out the obvious, you look so unusual, especially for the various species of the realm. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Actually, I've crossed the paths with Githyanki before. Let's just say they kept on shouting a Kalak Cha at me.
And they didn't cut you from navel to neck.
Oh, they tried.
Perhaps they were otherwise occupied.
Yeah, with chasing me.
I'm used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes.
Come on now, are they really that bad?
You look out of proportion. An oversized lizard with delusions of grandeur. No matter. I don't intend to keep my eyes trained on you for longer than necessary.
I could just... No, they're like, oh, come on. Are they really that bad? But actually, she's got a point. Dragonborn in this game kind of do like look like overgrown lizards.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
I told you. Not now.
No, you did not. Okay, and this just winds back around. Okay, so... Oh, I'm under the effects of my lucky dice.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
We shall search the rock for an opening. Nat 20.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Over there, not just yet. Sylphie?
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So what's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
My mind.
Whoa. Hey. Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
That was actually a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
We'll try to sleight of hand him. Mimic his trick and then make the ring disappear. Come on, no crit, no crit, no... Ah, sweet 19. $69! Sweet. Oh, I just noticed the dice replacer I have is not working. Oh, man. I'll have to figure out what's wrong.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
I hate to say he's a con man, he's a con artist, but I like it. I like the con. But as a wizard, it's not magical. The runes are gibberish.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick.
Which may be true.
I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
This actually sounds like a scam.
I don't know what you mean.
Anyone can see this was a modified War Widow scam.
The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn.
No, please, go on.
Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Yeah, let's trade.
Knew it. Hang on.
I planned on doing it.
That's what I got.
Oh, what you... Ooh, dies. 64 gold. Ring of being really invisible. Think it's gem, or perhaps it's really invisible. This is... Ring of the Lecaean, this is... Resistant to ants. Hey. Infinite wishes. They never said they'll come true. Ooh, a belt. 600. Actually, this would be very good. How do you have that? Actually, I'll take that. I'll take the sausages. I'll take the apples. Take that. Cheese wedge. 100. Ink pot. Need something to go along with my quill. I'll take cabbage. Was that watermelon? Sunmelon. Sunmelon. Sunmelon's watermelon. That. Ooh, milk. No, we're getting full up. Pork sausage. Ah, so 50. Ooh, and an orange. $14. Bread. 10. Rough cut ham. No, I do not want to give him a fork. No, how about no rough cut ham? And I'll take the milk. No. My offer has been refused. No. So, how about if we take the melon out? That's 68. Take the ink pot out. Shovel. I'll take the Ring of Infinite Wishes.
You bought something.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Ah, so that's his part. Observe insight. Observe her silently. I thought it was a boy, but At that age, it's kind of hard to tell, especially with tieflings. Maybe there's just, maybe they're just crocodile tears. Just barely made it, but with all the bonuses. More the initial roll I'm interested in 69 and 40 and 42.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
You know, relax. I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief, you know that.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
I wonder if she went down the hole. Yeah, I think she went down the hole. But anyways, let's get down to business. So want to take everything. I'm going to save it right now. And
Amicus Animatus.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
yeah, don't mess with the bear. Don't poke the bear, please.
All the damn rituals you want!
Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
No, you couldn't have.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Well, actually, that is true, but I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter? They don't really interfere with other people unless they have a really good reason.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Thieves do deserve to be punished, but what is the punishment? If it's outright death? No, it depends on the type of thievery. It kind of is their fault, but you can't really control a child 24/7. They do have their work cut out for her. But, let me talk to them. The druids may be overreacting. She is, after all, just a child.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
And you'll have blood on your hands.
You must be terrified.
Lives are at stake. And the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other.
fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
I got a question. How come none of the horns are deformed? It's just kind of perfect, like goat horns, or like kind of just come back. None of them's deformed, or they're cracked off. They're not deformed. Let's refresh this.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back!
Actually, I'm not looking for trouble. Well, actually, why? What's so special down here?
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
I am not looking for trouble. Can't you let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Outsider, away!
This thing's over.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
I will do my best. I don't want to speak with Gale. I want to speak with the gnome.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Oh, I'm going to interfere like everything. I'm going to put my face, my hands. I'm going to rub against every tree. Get my scent everywhere.
Yes. Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Oh, I've got to. This is Volo from Volo's Guides. I've got to entertain him. Or I've got to be entertained by him. By all means, ask.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
This is Volo. Volo. Goblins, hardly. They were shape-shifted divas.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
I really want a brass or silver would die a million deaths before allying with goblins, but
Witnesses noticed red dragon marching at rear.
Red. A notorious liar.
Then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed.
Clearly mad.
Interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition, not worth the ink on the ink and parchment.
Ah, but is superstition all?
These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Well... What? I know, but wait, about our conversation earlier. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
He is correct. Let's see if we can...
I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Where are you heading exactly?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Well, I will take my leave of you, good sir. I don't want to speak with Lae'zel.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Yeah, that's Volo, all right. Do not interfere.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Speak.
I am searching for a healer. Can you help narrow the search?
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
Are you helping prepare... On another subject, are you helping prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Well, speaking of voice, what were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Well, I am not your enemy. I intend to defend this grove, and I've already helped defend this grove. I will continue to help defend this grove, and if whatever you told her will help defend the grove, I would very much like to be aware of it. Come on, no crit, no crit, no crit. 14, yes! But 64. Oh, Nintendo 64. Okay, that's great.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong? It's simple, but you would still be in danger.
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Then I will take my leave of you. Good day. I do like her scarf. This is getting annoying. I just want a constant speak with animals effect.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It looks slightly off. Push it a little to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it. Yes. Yes. This is perfect.
That key. Oh well.
I'm sleeping.
This is a good doorstop. Could you move just a little bit? I would like to use the lift.
Okay.
So you just gotta talk nice. Just ask Thelma to move. Okay. Well, there goes the key for now. Oh, Janos. I recognize Janos. Invoking the gods. Don't interfere. So... through the swirly door. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This Koga. Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Well, one of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Come on, no crit. Yes.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
You have proven your authority, now prove your mercy.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin will...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
We gotta figure out a situation about her. No.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
And let's talk with Gale.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Talk to you last.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Karga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Karga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished.
I didn't touch anything.
I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Is no one looking for Halsin? If no one is, I could go look for him.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Well, I'll do this one for free. Not for free, just out of spite. I just don't like that snake. Don't need to fret, I'll find him. And anything I find along their way, consider it my finder's fee.
Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
I don't know.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
Loik.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, my apologies. Take that. Let's speak with Silver, this beautiful, beautiful giant wolf.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, I'm more likely to pet you to death. Give you nice, good scritches. I just wanted to give you my smell. I will leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
That's the way you handle with dogs, canines. You just let them smell you. Trust me. Yeah, I've been raised around canines all my life.
By hands. We
So
have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Everybody. They may look like devils and demons, but not all of them are. Still feel sorry for Nishka. Play Neverwinter Nights 2, y'all will understand. Oh, hello. And you would be...
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be Catherine's.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Oh, well, I'm actually looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Well, do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Well, let's just say something crawled into my eye.
Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
What other kind are there? It's not like a frog hopped into my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me.
Bad cut.
I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
And I like how it just... Secret door. This is why you want, like, detect magic and detect doors and everything.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Well, is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Just what is that plant? What will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, I can merge my mind with other else's that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about the that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for...
For the love of...
But I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
But thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
I'd say should, but we already understand that. You must have learned something from studying the infected.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Well, it is a matter of time, and it's not good news. You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Oh, shit. You think he may still be alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It is making like she's making a lot of assumptions. And it does like sound like suicide, but I'm already dead anyway, so... She's not sure you can cure me, but we're already going to find Halsin, but... Don't you just hate it when somebody asks you to do what you're already going to do? Makes you want to not do it just out of spite of him. But we'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
And Dragonborn don't take oaths lightly.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than a ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Ah, so many things to... Oh, my...
Becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Did it go into poison? Okay, I would call it here, but we got one more... I don't want to call it... I don't know if she's a person or a thing or... Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
No. But honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen, but... she's protecting her own... No, I'm not going to say you're a monster. 'Cause I don't know. I'm not going to give her the luxury. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required. What kind of cruelty? Oh, okay. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother, you call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Free from threats of little children?
She stole the idol of Sylvanas during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care.
The rite must be born of powerful magic if it can seal off the entire grove.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Oh, the spell Sanctuary.
This can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Oh, I so want to just... But, I came on Zelvor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I so want to slap her. Backhanded at that. Backhanded slaps are an insult. But it seems I had best speak with Zelvor then.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
No, there's another way it ends. And I'm going to see to it. Well, folks, I think I'm going to save it here. And call it a stream, so... I'm going to save. And... drumroll, please. And... drumroll. Anyone? Drumroll. Anyways... thanks for tuning in, folks. Do what you normally do. Like, subscribe, share the video around, leave a comment, downvote. It's only got the hiccups for some reason. Do whatever it is you do at the end of these videos. I really don't care as long as y'all had fun or were entertained or got some information off of it. But most importantly, what I do want you to do is remember one thing. Why enter the arena if you don't have to?